Hi, I'm Vicki Westling here with City Speaks. City Speaks is back. You're going to be seeing it daily, 3 o'clock and 10 o'clock, so tune into Spectrum 1301, and you can watch it, or you can watch it by going to dunkirkaccess.com and watch it on YouTube. City Speaks is a show that's for you, the residents for the city of Dunkirk. It's brought to you by Mayor Wilfred Rosas, because Mayor Rosas wants to make sure that you're informed as to what's going on. And of course, our first guest is Mayor Rosas. So Mayor Rosas, welcome to City Speaks.
Welcome back, Vicki. It's good to be back here.
Thank you. All right, let's talk about, we've got a lot of things going on. We're almost through with 4 months of the year. It's amazing that it's gone this quickly. And of course, the big elephant in the room is the COVID-19. We've done our social distancing. We're 6 feet apart. But give me a brief update. What's going on with COVID-19 and how's it affecting the city?
Well, we know that right now we are still doing the social distancing. It's had a major impact in the city. As far as revenues, we know that we will be in the red this year at the end of the year. Our sales tax revenue, we budgeted almost $3 million in our budget, and there's obviously going to be a shortfall there. So my hope is that the federal government is going to reimburse us for some of these losses, but again, that's not a given. So it's not that we're going to be receiving it and counting on that. We're hoping that we will be receiving some form of reimbursement from the federal government. So that's something that we're going to have to deal with. Currently, we still have staff members that were deemed as non-essential that we had to send home while still paying them. So that's going to have an impact also on the budget. I think the good news is that Chautauqua County in Western New York has the fewest amount of cases, at 29 currently. And so hopefully when the governor decides that we're going to be reopening, the strategies that they bring in to implement will include Chautauqua County being open first.
Yeah, that would be great. And I know that you've got some things that this has affected, for instance, the parade. How do we stand with the Memorial Day parade?
That's a good question. Many people have been contacting the mayor's office to request information on the parade, and at this time it looks like we probably will be canceling the Memorial Day parade, unfortunately. It's not something I want to do. I have not officially canceled it as of yet. I was asked by council members at the meeting this past Tuesday if we were going to be canceling it, and at this time I'm not saying that we are officially canceling it, but it looks like we will probably be canceling it. Memorial Day Parade is one of our biggest events, and it brings families together. They're all bunched up. There's really no way to control social distancing for this event, so I don't believe that it's in the city's best interest to have this event.
Right. Certainly we have to look out for the health of our residents. But, in spite of what's happened with the COVID-19 and everything that's going on with those shutdowns and things being closed, you've been busy. There's a lot going on still with the city of Dunkirk, and I know that you have just not stopped. Tell me a little bit about what's happening in the economic development front.
Well, we're still working. Our development team, while they were sent home to work from home, they are still working and been very busy. We have projects that we are still working on. There's a lot of legwork that needs to be done, paperwork and reports that need to be in. So they have been working. One of the projects that we are going to be doing this year is the Roy Park project, and that's a $300,000 project. We're also proposing to the Ralph Wilson Foundation for more funding for this project. That project is scheduled to be completed by end of summer of this year, and we're hoping that we can meet that timeline. Another project is the Lakeshore Drive Complete Streets project. That's a $1.5 million project. Thank you, Governor Cuomo and New York State. Again, we're getting a lot of support from them. But this project will beautify the corridor on Lakeshore Drive from Main Street all the way to Brigham Road. And it'll be more pedestrian friendly, it'll make it more safer, and it's just going to be, a beautification of that area there. And again, it aligns with our plan to revitalize our waterfront, which connects again to our Central Avenue Business District, which brings me to another project that we're trying to work on now, is the DRI, the Downtown Revitalization Initiative. That project is our biggest project. That's a proposal to the Regional Economic Development Council of New York State. That's a very competitive process. We compete against the other counties in Western New York for $10 million to revitalize our downtown area. Earlier in the year, I went to Albany. I've been to Albany now 3 times this year alone, advocating for these funds. That's $10 million. The project itself includes 10 separate projects within this main proposal. And our development director, I've asked her to bring in the Chautauqua County IDA. So we're going to partner with them to help us with this proposal. We've also connected with some consultants. These consultants are very good. They helped Lockport receive the $10 million last year, and Niagara Falls the year before that. So this is something that we really believe it's our year. This is Dunkirk's year for this proposal, and we're very excited about it. But they're working on this project as we speak. I mean, this is a very detailed proposal that we are going to present to New York State.
And now the DRI, so this has 10 different components, right?
Yes.
And do you have any idea what those consist of?
We do have, the one that I will talk about is the hospital is one of them. NRG property is another one. We have several along the downtown corridor. That's the area that we want to focus on with these funds. It's a very exciting project. It's very detailed with a lot of particulars in it. We are still in the midst of putting that together, so I don't have more detailed information for you as of yet, but the projects that we had put in there, I personally went with our development director, sat down with her and discussed. There was so many different things that we wanted in, and we could only bring 10 of them. So we picked the 10 that I thought were the most lucrative for the city, where we would get the most benefit out of it. And there's facade improvements included in this project along Central Avenue. So this is the project that, again, we try to get every year. This is the one that if we get this project, we really could do a major facelift in our business district. And that project will give us funds to incentivize other investors to come and invest in our city, in our downtown area. With the coming of Athenix now, as you can see, Athenix is now just about built. Yes. And they're looking to open hopefully by the end of the year. When that happens, we want to be able to keep up with them with our development. And we need to develop our downtown area. We're also working with the owners of the Clarion Hotel. They're looking to invest some funds now in their hotel as well. So there's a lot of different things that are happening right now that we're working on, and it's all looking pretty good.
Well, and I know that Philbrook Foods is hiring again. They've got a big sign out, so they're hiring. So in spite of people thinking that they're just shut in and nothing's happening, there's a lot happening.
Absolutely. We have, again, with Philbrook Foods, that's an ongoing project. That project is still continuing. We have a very good relationship with the owners of Wells, and they are, again, investing close to $100 million into this project here. So we're very excited about that project. Another project that I just want to mention and touch on is Empire State Brands. They're going to be taking over the old Kraft building, and we're working with them. The state has given $3 million for that project. So that project is over $10 million in total. The investment from the investors is a commitment to the city of Dunkirk. We are looking at this project bringing in 450 jobs. And the unique thing about this project is it's a regional project. So these jobs are going to be going to farmers in this region. So it's not just in the city here. So this is a major project that we've been working on. I've worked with New York State on this to get these funds for these investors, and we're doing very well on this project so far. And I have to mention Rich Dixon from the County IDA has been very helpful on this project. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that are happening.
Right. Give me a quick update on the Lakefront Boulevard.
The project at Lakefront Boulevard right now with the seawall, we are, the goal, my timeline was to have it done and complete by Memorial Day. And we would have met that timeline had it not been for this COVID-19. The COVID-19, unfortunately, has put a lot of projects behind. They ordered non-essential projects to stop. So we're hoping that we can get it done by June. I've been in contact with our federal representatives to see if they can help expedite the process with FEMA funding. We cannot start that project without the inspectors from FEMA coming in to inspect that project, and they're saying that they can't make it out here until June.
Right.
So that's the update on that.
But we still think it might be happening. And then the LED project, the lighting project?
Yes, that's another project that we are still working on. The final phase of that project is our street lamps, and we're about ready to start working on that. Again, the COVID-19 has put some of these projects on hold, but these guys are ready. I've been in contact with the contractors, and they are just eagerly waiting to get this project complete. So we expect that once things open up here, that'll be one of the first projects that'll be completed.
And of course, we know our small business owners have taken a real hit on all of this. If they have questions, what should they do?
Well, the small businesses, again, we want to let them know if they have any questions or concerns, or if they just want help and guidance in submitting their proposals for funding, they should be contacting our development director at 366-9879. And we still have some funds available from our own funds that we have for small businesses, our small business loan program. But there's other sources out there too that we are connected to through our development department. So I would encourage small business owners here in the city to reach out to our development department to see if there's any funding left, as well as how to apply for it.
Okay. All right. Now, Mayor, is there anything else, any special message that you have for the residents or for the city workers or anything before we close up?
I would like to commend all of our city workers across all of our departments. It's not just the healthcare workers that are out there. We have workers in several different departments that have continued to work. They were deemed as essential, and they've done a wonderful job. So I commend them. And also for our residents, I just want them to know that this has been a unique experience. We've never had anything like this happen in our lifetime. And the new norm is going to be a lot different than what it used to be. So social distancing is going to become part of our lifestyles, and we're going to have to get used to it. So I'm anxiously waiting to have things open up again and be out and meet with our friends and stuff. But we also have to remember that social distancing is now going to be part of our behavior.
Right. It's really going to be serious. Well, Mayor, thank you so much. City Speaks is here for the residents, for the city of Dunkirk. We're here for you. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you like. Send your comments, concerns, questions. You can email those to cityspeaks@cityofdunkirk.com. You may snail mail City Speaks at Dunkirk Access City Hall, 324 Central Avenue, Dunkirk, 14048. If you have any questions, any concerns, anybody you want to see, let me know. And I'm going to extend an invitation now to any of the elected officials, the city councilmen and women, if you would like to attend, please let us know. Dunkirk Access is a public education and government channel. We're here for you, for the residents. So thank you for watching City Speaks, and thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a great day.